I'm so sorry, everyone. No! Is everyone still there? Hello? Oh, no. It says I'm live. Ah. I'm live, right? Sorry, I accidentally, when I moved my mouse isn't bound to the window. And so I clicked on the stop streaming button real quick. So I'm just making sure that the stream is still live. It is still live. Okay, cool. Cool. Bug. All right, I don't want that to happen ever again. That sucked. Anyway, let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, now I'm live. Oh my god. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The Limb Factory got him. Holy shit. Yeah, it was. I was clicking on the side of the screen, and because my mouse isn't bound to my window, I was clicking furiously as I went to the edge of the screen, and my mouse hovered over the stop stream button on OBS. And that's all she wrote. So thanks for joining for 27th stream part 2. Yeah. Let's move on. Come on. Fuck. Go out here. Oh, the artificial limb factory. Got this? Factory. A creek runs along, a creek runs alongside the highway and then turns down a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign, partially obscured by trees, reads, Artificial Limb Factory. The sign has a speech impediment. That's so sad. Me too. Wait, where was I supposed to go? Shit! Please? Oh my god, yes, thank you. Up north a ways by the lake, right where the Peonia and Wax Road meet, it's a big bait and tackle shop, and she fixes TVs in the back. By the lake. The lake. Whee! Curb Run Highway. I'm looking for... There's the bait shop. Yep. Conway pulls into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads, Live bait. Minnows small and also large for stripers. Night crawlers. Chips and beer. Nice. A green flyer hangs loosely from a bit of masking tape at eye level. To the shop's right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into grass, and then eventually trees. Bait shop is open. Let's read the flyer. What's there? Conway reads the flyer. Computer-printed type in a bold font surrounds a clip art illustration of a TV set. The TV has eyes, arms, and legs. Its shoulders are slouched. On the screen is a cartoon expression of exhausted nausea. A hot water bottle rests against its wire antenna. TV repair, no model too old, inquire within. We do not sell digital converter boxes. Enter the bait shop, baby. Conway enters the bait shop. Narrow aisles crowded with lures, reels, rods, and snacks divide the shop lengthwise from the entrance to the cashier's counter. The left wall is lined with churning tanks of water. Look at the tanks. Conway approaches the tanks. The 3 metal tanks aren't labeled, and the water is too agitated to get a clear view of what's inside each one. The contents of the first tank are vaguely gray. The second one is a muddy pink. The third is clear, but shiny silver flecks occasionally flash along its surface. Interesting. I don't want to reach into the tanks. Not yet. Oh, wait. Conway approaches the counter. A wiry cashier stands behind the register, preoccupied with a Sudoku puzzle. Ask about, small talk. Ask about the basketball game. Conway asks about the basketball game. The cashier switches on the radio. An AM sports broadcast is playing, but Conway can't be sure if it's meant to answer or to drown out his questions. Ask about Shannon. A handwritten sign on the door behind the counter reads, TV repairs by appointment. Please consult with cashier. The cashier knocks a few times on the door and waits, occasionally glancing at his puzzle. After a few moments with no answer, he notices a smaller note written on the sign, reads it, and then points it to Conway. Read the note. Conway reads the note. Weaver, I got your message. Have left for the old mine. Don't know if I'll see you there or what. Ready either way, Shannon. I see. All right, thank you. So much talk about nuts, I know. Wild, isn't it? Let's look in the tanks. A muddy pink, vaguely gray, silver flecks occasionally flash along its surface. Let's do the second. Let's just reach in there. Conway reaches into the second tank. Conway's fingers slip through something fleshy but inert. The sensation is nauseating. Deeper. Conway reaches deeper into the tank. As his elbows passes into the pinkish mass, he realizes he's about to be sick from the smell and pulls away. Third tank. The water seems to tremble with life. Conway can't tell if his hand is being nibbled by fish or massaged by the artificial current. As his eyes near the surface of the water, he can see something colorful glowing faintly at the bottom of the tank. Reach deeper. A tremor spreads from his elbow out to his fingertips and up to the base of his shoulder. His vision flickers. The water is running warm under his skin now, and he has the sensation that something is about to snap. He closes his eyes. His eyes closed. He lays on a rooftop. New shingles rough beneath his back, swelling in the noon sun. He is exhausted. They must have started before dawn. His legs are sore from holding stable on an uneven surface. His wrists are breaking old sealant. His fingers form carefully, lifting shingles to hammer new ones down. I don't know. I guess us bait. His boss, Ira, yells from the idling truck below. She shades her eyes. His eyes. Ooh. He shades his eyes with his hand. A beer would be good. It's barely past noon, but he's worked a full day already. What could the harm be? Maybe a shot at the counter? Just to get his eyes open. Then a beer, and he could offer to drive into town for lunch and stop at that place on Cumberland, and the cashier pushes Conway roughly on the shoulder. He's been talking, yelling maybe, but it's all an echo now. Conway looks up, his neck stiff with pain, his right palm still tingling. The master... Oh. Yeah, though. The cashier points to the tank, then above it to a few holes torn into the wall. Nail holes from what an electric company has come and dislodged and fallen into the water. He helps Conway to his feet, looks at him pitifully, and returns to the cash register. Oh my god. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Oh man. Yep, live bait shop. Unevenly into the grass. Trees. We'll drive away. He drives away, way. I don't know why. That's a real good question, Jack. Why the hell did they leave it there? Oh, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh. Over here? Let's go over here. Rocky Hill Estates Road? That didn't really sound right, but we'll go anyway. Ionia Road. Anita Road. Airplane. Hello? Oh! Airplane. Two shirtless, shoeless men push a light aircraft along the highway. Occasionally, one or two slips a bit on the sweating asphalt, or stops to pull back his hair. The men are nearly broken. What the fuck? Wheels. The rubber is almost worn away. Soon these men will be dragging this airplane. Okay. I'll just watch him. Yep. Conway heads back into the night. Good job, Conway. Yeah, I totally forgot where I was supposed to go. Something like she's not here, somewhere else. But I don't remember. Yep. Approach the counter. Do the northern workshop door. The old mine. The old mine. Right. Let's just go to the old mine then, shall we? I'm guessing the mine is probably somewhere by the mountain. Maybe not. Hello? Mammoth Cave Road Museum. The sign in front of the building just reads museum. The lights are off. The front door's open. Ooh, let's put a pin in that. We'll come back to the museum. We're going through the mountain? I think we are. Where the hell's this old mine at? A singing chorus echoes from within the church. The building is 1 story tall, with a pitched roof, and a 3-story spire rising from the front. The top section of the spire is made of stained glass. An interior light illuminates the pines in red, green, and blue. A large LED display glows in the parking lot. Light of the last Great Awakening Baptist Church. Listen. Conway stands and listens to the chorus. The muffled chorus drones at a steady volume, repeating the same 2 verses without rest. I do want to go in because I want to explore. Conway drives away, but I also want to find the freaking old mine, wherever the hell that is, first. Do you think that I have to reach into the other tank, like tank number 1? It does feel very disco a bit. Bait shop. Yeah. Innovate shop. Look into the tanks. First tank. Something roughly the size of his palm. Deeper. Conway's hand comes into contact with a scaly, uneven surface. As he runs his fingers along the bottom, a bead of sweat bridges the inches from his temple to the water surface. Something bites at his forearm, and he recoils. And the second take was, like, fleshy. Remove. Okay, so that was just unhelpful. But that's fine. Gold mine. Check over here. Hello? Oh. Guitar player. A young man in a gray-stained clothes sits by the side of the road. He's playing a worn guitar. To his left is a blue mug, and to his right, a weathered dog. Oh. The dog? Conway pets the dog. The dog closes its eyes and pretends to be asleep. The young man strums absently on the guitar, hums tunelessly, and occasionally mumbles a word. Let me listen. Conway stands and listens. The young man whistles hoarsely, stops playing the guitar, then looks up at Conway. He rambles for a few minutes about the weather, the dog, and his music, then returns to playing. As he walks back to his truck, Conway finds that he can hardly remember a word the young man spoke. Oh, and I never gave him money! Oh. I was going to. That's the old factory. Dixie Highway, okay. Where the is this mine? I probably have to go ask someone. Oh, on that. Oh, Scene 3. Elkhorn Valley. But I didn't fix the TV. What in the world? Oh. Hey, just kidding. Let's go back. I like come back here. Do I have to do this right now? I don't. Okay. I want to get this goddamn TV. Hi, Kaiju. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a lovely night too. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you find some good carrots. Cumberland Parkway. Interesting. Main Street, no. Scottsville Road, no. Looking for that. Barren River wreck. The exterior of Barren River Rural Electric Cooperative Corporation is a dingy beige sprinkled with fading graffiti. The front door hangs open from a broken hinge. The windows are dark. Look in a window. The windows are too dirty to see anything inside, but a few dim shapes. Furniture, maybe, or livestock. Yeah, let's enter the front door. Conway steps through the front door. The room feels empty with no furniture other than the built-in front desk, host to a disconnected telephone and a few empty beer cans. Meandering lines of color have been spray painted along the walls. Neat. Behind the desk, the hallway leads into darkness. Pick up the telephone. Why not? Be weird. There's no dial tone. The phone is connected. Listen closer. Conway closes his eyes. With the phone pressed close to his ear, Conway can hear a thin, quiet roar like the ocean or the highway. Neat. Into the hallway. It was like a seashell, but we're inland. The hallway passes several smaller office doors. It quickly disappears into darkness. Something is glowing in the distance. Barely. Walked through the dark end of the hall. Conway walks to the dark end of the hall. The door at the far end of the hallway is tightly closed, but a warm glow bleeds in from its edges. Open the door! The handle's loose and the door swings open easily. The hallway fills with warmth, light, and smells of smoke and coffee. About a dozen men and women sit around the campfire in the middle of a large room. Cubicle walls have been cut into pieces, some leaning up against the walls, some arranged into stacks of firewood. One of the women waves to Conway and offers him an empty chair. It's missing wheels, but it's comfortable and easily adjustable to his height. Someone takes a pot hung above the fire and pours coffee into a styrofoam cup. Conway accepts it, and they all return to watching the fire. Oh, fun. Just a nice little group hangout sesh. Mm-hmm. Oh, diner. The diner doesn't appear to have a name. A vinyl banner slung above the door simply reads 24 hours. It only has one window, behind which the blinds are tightly closed. Katadawa. Door swings open easily. A bell rings nearby. The interior of the diner is pitch black. Yeah, let's wait a moment to adjust to the darkness. Good thinking. He stands in the doorway, waiting for his eyes to adjust. A bit of errant light from a nearby highway creeps through the open door, and gradually Conway is able to make out a few figures inside. Two old men in trucker hats sit in a corner booth with a checkers board set on the table between them. A young woman standing behind the counter, in an apron, must be a waitress. The cook stares blankly from the kitchen. The door slams shut and the room is dark again. Holy moly. Fuck, I don't know. Let's sit down. Ha ha ha. Conway walks in the direction of the counter. He hits his knee on something hard and metallic and winces quietly, and carefully finds his way to a stool. He places his hand on the counter. Another hand, a young woman's, rests itself on his. She guides his fingers to a laminated menu. Conway closes his eyes, opens them, maybe closes them again. Impossible to differentiate. Order waffles. Waffles are a safe bet, even at some darkened hole in the wall. Conway squints hopelessly at the menu, searching in the dark for some legible text. He feels a warm hand against his cheek and freezes. Her fingers run across the stubble of his chin. He feels like apologizing. He leans forward. So does he. Oh. Alright, time to get back in the car. No waffles for us, apparently. Shit, man. I'd be so fucking pissed off if I didn't get waffles. And I ordered some. Ain't right. You don't mess with the man's waffles. Come on. Otter Gap Road. Oh. Another. Buffalo Creek Rural Electric Cooperative Corporation is almost invisible from the road. Its parking lot overgrown with weeds and its facade sheltered by ivy. Look in a window. Conway looks through a window. A sinewy shadow obstructs the view in the window. Enter the front door. The floor is loosely covered in dirt. Parts of the carpet have rotted with exposure to rain. Wild mushrooms, grow in some corners of the room. The wall behind the front desk has been mostly rotted away. It looks fragile. Push through the back wall? Conway pushes through the moldy back wall. Ooh. Conway finds himself in what may have once been a conference room. The floor has fallen away in pieces and filled with a dark green mire. The walls of the conference room are decayed and damaged. Let's keep going. Conway pushes through the wall. The drywall dissolves as Conway pushes through it, falling in damp clumps in the marsh. he breaks through into a long hallway. The glow of a bioluminescent fungus casts a faint blush on the walls. Conway has the feeling he has interrupted something. After a moment of silence, a frog chorus resumes. Interesting. We're still looking for wherever the heck the, Oh. Yeah, let's go to the museum. Conway steps through the museum doors. A few feet inside the museum doors, the ambient sound of the highway drops sharply away. The room is cold, dark, still. A book lies open on a table in the center of the room. An open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path ahead. Look at the book. Conway looks at the book. There's no title on the book's spine or cover. A 3-word phrase written in pencil on the first page is smudged and indecipherable. On the first page, someone has left an ink drawing of a horse. Several dozen blank pages later, at the end of the book, is an elaborate ink drawing of a one-legged man working an antique adding machine, surrounded by whiskey bottles. Walk through the glass doors. The glass doors won't budge. To apply any more force would likely break them. Yeah, I don't want to break them. Conway returns to the entrance. Book lies on the center table of the room. One hallway at the left. Large glass doors ahead. Let's do the hallway. Conway steps echo against the hallway's marble floor and arched ceilings. Plexiglass boxes line the walls. A hallway dead ends on a darkened display case. Darkened display case, of course. The display case is several yards wide. Wow. But just a few feet off the ground. It's unlit. And back in this corner of the darkened museum, very little moonlight creeps in. A gold-plated plaque on the surface of the case is a bit easier to read. It recounts a short history of a fowl hunting in the region, and then speculates abruptly about the nature of addiction. Okay. With the boxes on the walls. The first box, just a few feet into the hall, contains an assortment of bird wings. Some are missing feathers. One large, brightly colored wing almost glows in the moonlight. Its feathers are intact, but a piece of bone pokes awkwardly from the tip. Into the entrance. Okay, all right. We'll go. I don't want to break the glass doors. Drive away! Thank you, museum. That was very informative. What? Scene 4? I didn't even play scene 3! Oh no! Remember I skipped it because I was like, oh, I don't need to go here. Oh, I'll wait. Oh no! Ephemera? Oh. Resume. Gets back in the truck. Alright, let's go to scene 3. Scene 5? Oh no! I think that, like, that's it. Oh, am I skipping everything? I'm gonna be so freaking lost, but I'm not gonna leave now. Hi, Homer. Oh, Conway brushes some dirt off Homer's hat. How's it going, Homer? Oh, not sure that lady was right about the on-ramp to zero being... What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, no! I've skipped so much by accident. Oh, it's a very golf game for real, yeah. I guess you just can't tell with some folks. They're liable to run around just for kicks. Yeah. Yeah. Should we look around or get back on the road? Oh, I don't know. Let's look around because I don't want to leave and then I go somewhere else and then the game's over. Omer! Oh my god, what? What? Oh, it's Shannon. Oh. Shannon speaks into a large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Oh, I'm playing as Shannon now? It's $200 for 2 weeks. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two. Just... Yeah, I appreciate that, but... Alright, talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Shannon hangs up the phone and puts it away. Hi, I've skipped half the game. No work tomorrow. Fog. Excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light on. I was looking for the on-ramp to... Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. I do believe in the place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? Oh, sure. I guess a person can be haunted. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. Me too. Oh, yeah? Is that what led you down here? Yes. So I guess this place must be pretty important. Maybe I'm in the right place after all. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lissette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. You're making a delivery to the mine? No. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now, I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. So I met this young lady named Weaver Marquez, and she sent me on this way, so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it looks like it's been for far anyway with... What? The Zero? Is that around here? I never heard of no damn Zero. That doesn't sound like a real highway. But I know Weaver, and I know her all my life. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd been hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door and just come home from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, that it wasn't a lie, and at the time I thought she meant it as a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle. She's a mystery. So what are you doing down here, Shannon? I talked to Weaver earlier this evening, too. Or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. What are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know it when I see it. Look, not such a bad thing you showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. Whoever going to get into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else, and we got keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. Got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analysis, and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Sure, yeah, let's look around. Okay. Okay, bye-bye, Homer. Oh, yeah, Homer, you need to stay here, bud. Homer. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye, Homer. All right. PA. Oh, okay. Oh, that runs into the mine's PA system. Think it still works? Well, one would have found out. All right, give it a whirl. Anybody down there? Nothing. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens called coal script, you know? If you ever want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here, so did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked around here. Thank you for liking my hat. So let's just head into the mine and see what we see. Oh, so let's just head into the mine and see what we see. Can we power it up? Actually, I like that option better. I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set up that lamp of yours, and I'll get to unplugging these ceiling lights. Clears his throat, nervous. Fidgets with the change in his pocket. Yeah. I heard the speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try say something in the mouthpiece. Well. Okay, I hear you. We need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpieces. Rub the finger. Yeah. Hum a deep tone. Whistle. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with the cave system. Alright, I'll set up my spectrum analyzer. So just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy, just say anything that comes to your head. Tell me a story about something. Or what'd you have for breakfast today? I had breakfast with Lysette. She made biscuits. She talked about her late husband. Then we just sat there for a bit. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. I hope you're ready to stoop a bit. You're probably used to that. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. Conway breathes, thinking about the road. Conway breathes and remembers a moment earlier in the day. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in good shape, but keep up at it for a minute. Visualizes a hot meal. Conway breathes and relaxes. A peal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. Oh, sorry for the sound, everybody. Oh! Did I die? Rip Conway. Oh, scene 7. I barely even blade. A corn mime. Jesus, are you all right? What the hell? Oh, my leg's stuck. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna pull you out. We've got to get you out of here. There you go. Hey, you hurt? You put any weight on that leg? Oh, it's fine. Just try to stand up. Careful. I'm right here. Damn, don't worry, I got you. That leg's in bad shape. Here, let's get you on the tram. There you go. All right, let's see if this thing has power. What about Weaver? We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. Okay. Oh, Pog. Oh, yeah, let's just turn it off. Whoa. Cool. Wahoo! I hope I didn't miss a whole lot of story or whatever by missing those scenes. Turntable. Oh, here we are. Now, this may be hard to believe. It's hard for me to believe myself, but this whole branch was underwater last I heard. Is it safe? I guess so. Looks like they finally drained it. Or maybe it just drained off on its own. Water came in pretty fast, and a lot of folks got trapped in the tunnels. I only heard parts of how it went from there. Sanitized for the bereaved. You know how these big companies are. There was gossip, too. Trapped miners couldn't get the pumps going because the power was rationed. So they all shut the lights off. But even then, it wasn't enough. So I guess it was dark when they, You lost some people down here, didn't you? We all lost people down here. Well, not all of us, but most of us. Doesn't matter now. Look, this old turntable's still wired up. Controls are dead, but I can use my signal generator to switch the tracks. Water hasn't damaged it too much. Or we can keep heading down this tunnel. All this junk hanging up around the turntable is from the company store. Just junk, you know? Miners would buy it and use it to decorate the place. Or as landmarks, I guess. Hard to know which way it is down here. It's also dim and gray. Shannon connects 2 clip leads from her signal generator to the turntable's electrical panel. We're on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat, so... Fat Feeder and the Scarecrow. Sure. Okay. Broken track. Oh. Tracks are all messed up here. Train isn't going any further. Well, I wonder what's down that tunnel. Okay. Didn't know if anything cool would happen. Turntable. Fat Feeder Scarecrow. Animal Bones Rowboat. It's so cool the whole world moves around us. I don't know how they were able to do that. Alright, let's go. I guess we could have just kept going. Anyway. Oh. Did I just keep going this way? Like backing up? Did it just take me back to the beginning? Why does it do that? The turntable... Anyway... There's the exit, but there's still more to look at. So let's do that. Turntable. Yep. Bones a rowboat. Let's do the pendulum in the casket. This way. A stage? Damn, it's almost totally intact. Oh, it would have been destroyed. What is this place? It's a recording studio, basically. Kind of thrown together, but when this mine was active, a couple folk music archivists spent time here recording miner songs. Really academic, ivory tower types. None of the miners really talked to them much. So they stayed at the margins observing, took notes, and then sometimes they'd get someone on a lunch break to sing their microphone. Then I guess the power company got some kind of interest in the project, gave the archivists some coal script tokens to pay the miners with for their songs. What do you think the archivists were after? Data, I guess. Comparing it, intonation, subject matter, diction, you know, all those little details that no one really thinks about when they listen to music. Anyway, yeah. Academics are great at that kind of stuff. Let's get out of here. Cool. Whee! Tape player. A dusty reel-to-reel tape player is stashed beneath the track, loaded with tape, but starved for power. Oh. Oh, I didn't know these were still down here. Been down here before? Not this deep, but I knew about the tape machines. They recorded up on that old scaffolding we saw. I guess then they'd sequester themselves down here to listen for the recording of the songs. Your parents sing? Yeah, they sang. They sang in the mine for coal script tokens. Yeah, man. Yeah, coal script tokens are a real thing, by the way, in American history. Really fucking awful. They didn't want to pay them a working wage. So instead of paying them, they just paid them in these script tokens. And back then it wasn't illegal to, like, do that kind of shit. So they paid them in tokens, which means that they could only spend them there at the shop, and the prices were all jacked up anyway. They couldn't save anything. Basically, they just had to spend everything that they made if they wanted to live. Batfeeder and Scarecrow, so that we can turn back around. Because we didn't go that other way. Wow. Whoa. I can zoom in? Oh, I didn't know that. Dead end. Did you hear that? Kind of muffled rumbling? Maybe we're near water? Could be. There was an underground lake around here years ago. Guess that's why they stopped digging so abruptly here. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's go. Rowboat. Animal bone rowboat. Let's get the heck out of here. Oh, thank God. Okay. All right, let's go. Yeah, okay. That tunnel where the tracks were broken, I'd like to take a look down there. If you wait for me here, I'll go take another look. Oh, Conway, do whatever you need. I'll wait for you here. Or Shannon, if you wait for me here, I'll just go take another. Shannon, yeah. Sure, okay. I'll be right here. Why couldn't we just go together? Helmets. Is that gonna collapse? Hello? Jack. Homer. The cramped shack is lined with wooden shelves. Dusty stacks of tape reels and notebooks crowd the room. But a bit of moonlight flutters through the window near the ceiling. On a small desk in the middle of the room lay 3 notebooks. The red one is labeled J. Marquise, the green one is labeled R. Marquise, and the blue one is unlabeled. Blue notebook, the unlabeled one, come on. The notebook, oh, here she comes, is full of Greek letters and cryptic mathematical formulas. Near the back of the book, what first looks like it might be an esoteric German shorthand is actually a love poem written in anagrams. What in the world? Red notebook. Pages are covered in disorganized notes, some written horizontally and others scribbled vertically into the margins. A few pages are aligned more evenly and divided up into charts correlating seasons, lyrics, harmonies, and coal halls. Green. On each page is a delicately rendered charcoal drawing. Most are portraits of rugged faces. Near the middle of the book, there are a few drawings of a young girl in a miner's helmet. Oh, that's what she went back for. He plays along the minecart tracks, collecting pieces of... Oh yeah, this place. These notebooks are labeled Marquise. Your parents are the archivists? No, Weaver's parents are the archivists. My parents were miners. How's the leg? Oh, I can walk on it, but it's slow. Well, I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind my hitching a ride, do you? I kind of gotta lift out of here, and wasn't sure if when I'd be heading back. I can drive. Yep, maybe that's best. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 9. Well, I still need to find... I guess I should look for another route to Dogwood Drive, then. Yeah, alright. Yeah, well, maybe asking Weaver about the 0 was the wrong place to start. Maybe you should just ask her for specific directions. Her answers are complicated even without a layer of indirection at the question. I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peonia. In the back of the bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. It's either there or back at the farmhouse, I guess. Whichever you want to head first, just let me know. What's that? Homer, come with us, Homer. Yay. Just a little guy. Lisette's Antiques. I guess that's your truck? This is my truck. Homer. How about... Homer, this is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Homer. I've got some dry banana slices in my bag. Would you like one? Take care of your friend here, and there's more where that came from. Okay. Conway is ready to leave. He sure is. Just get me the heck out of here. Back to me. Anything changed? Nope. Yeah. Let's go to the farmhouse. Marquise farmhouse. Oh, can I talk to you, or... No? Oh, you're coming, okay. Oh, that's right. That's what I can do. Homer, stay safe. I can't go anymore? Yes, I can. That was weird. Oh, she has to help me. Oh. Oh. Wave, y'all. Yep. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something? I don't know. What are the names on the headstones? Nowakowski, Padilla. I don't know those names. Maybe the people who lived here before? I know when they bought this property, it already had a house and everything. Maybe they have some other symbolic meaning. Oh, look at that headstone. Marquise. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. Yay. Alf. What? Okay. So this is where she was? Yeah, makes sense. This is where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I owe some people some apologies. Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that, till the company store found a way to get at them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, but for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt too. A lot of it. All tuition. How'd she pay it off? She didn't. She had no income. None of them did. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless the situation was. So she left I guess she drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Never came back. Till tonight. Somebody else told me to come here and talk to her. Huh. Okay. I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, well, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there, well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, you don't mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lisette wouldn't forgive you for letting a specimen like this fall into disrepair. Sure. TV to get. Whoa. Zoom in. Holy moly. Whoa. Okay. We're done. Oh, yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay, I got a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that oughta... Should be seeing something now. You seen anything? A little bit to the left. Damn, okay. Here, I think the contacts are dirty. And now don't go telling my customers that I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. There, just gotta turn it north-south and... Whoa. Whoa. Kentucky Route Zero. There we go. In the future. Shit, man, I got chills. Yeah, we found it. The Kentucky Route Zero is real. Okay. Interesting. End of Act 1. Girl, I missed like half of that act. What do you mean end of Act 1? Oh my god. I just lost the game. Nuh-uh, because I saw someone say that they declared that everybody's won the game and that we don't have to play the game anymore. So how about that? All right, that was Act 1. How we feeling, chat? But who the hell? What the hell's happening here? Oh no. I don't know what's happening. I like it so far. Oh, who are these people? Wall text, limits and demonstrations. Alula Chamberlain retrospective. Marking the first major public showcase of her work in over 20 years, this retrospective exhibition of work by pioneering installation artist Lula Chamberlain comprises a diagonal slice through time, place, and form. The pieces on display here were individually debuted over a period of 35 years, designed in Chamberlain's various homes and studios between her beloved Mexico City and her native Elizabethtown. Wall text. Oh. They represent a range of scale and impact, from the intimate warmth of vertex texture fetch to the infamous visage, the latter of which requires a vertical clearance of over 30 feet. Yet these works share a confounding legacy. In each of their debut exhibitions, they were nearly impossible to install. The galleries and museums balked at the scale, power requirements, and highly skilled labor involved in maintaining these works for display. Some of their debuts collapsed under the weight of logistics, only to be successfully executed much later. And so, just as they describe the outer limits of Chamberlain's range as an installation artist, the geographical edges and vertices of her itinerant home life, and the beginning and end of her distinguished career, the works on display here also trace the extremes of our capabilities and the frontiers of our patience as both viewers and exhibitors. Are we capable of viewing these works as they were meant to be viewed? Do we even want to be? Oh no! I have to click through it. Ooh, alright. Anyway. Whoa. Vertex Texture Fetch. Tree Television and Suspend Cathode Ray Tube. 1968. Found materials. Oh, it's Emily Bob and the other guy that could be named.
Bob, this place seems like your kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I love this one. So domestic, but so weird. I guess I'm just really into weird domestic these days. Yeah, I guess so. This one have a nameplate? Just walk past it? Good. Title card, Spinning Coin, Suspended, Correcting for Angular Motion. 1976, Found Materials.
Didn't you have one of these?
Oh yeah, I had an old microfilm reader like this. I got it at a garage sale. Couldn't figure out what to do with it. That's my whole shed. Just a bunch of weird obsolete electronics I thought I might use. At least it's not in the landfill. Oh, yeah, who knows what kind of chemicals they put in those things. What's the half-life on microfilm and weird old electronics? I guess everything breaks down eventually. Yeah, I guess so. Continue, please. Whoa! What is that? Powder card. Visage. Oh. Unknown media. Neat. Neat.
What kind of machines are those?
Looks like, yeah, teletype terminals. Like an old PDP tape cabinet, I think. Or something from that period. My uncle used to use the... Slice of visage to build a visage. A puzzle to its owner.
What?
It's a poem I read. I think it was written by a computer.
Sounds like it.
Unknown materials. You can almost see like a face or like a head. So it kind of goes up and curves. Shoulders. Curves into the neck and out. Neat. Oh. Paddle card. Overdubbed Nam June Pike installation in the style of Edward Packard. 1965, 1973, 1980. Magnetic tape. Held hand tape, playback head, speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech.
I read
about this one. It's interactive.
How's it work?
Here's a bunch of old tapes. You run this tape play deck head along it and just listen to the recordings, I guess. Well, let's try it out. I think you start in the middle. As Bob drags the play deck head along the tape, a woman's voice issues unsteadily from the speakers.
We start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I am in an office. The walls are lined with filing cabinets. A few drawers hang open. The door's ajar. A massive computer looms in the corner. There are some punched cards on the floor.
A synthetic voice recording, spliced awkwardly onto the tape, lists out options in monotone. To examine cards, rotate 30 degrees and advance 7 inches. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees and advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 200 degrees and advance 15 inches. Examine the cards. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Encoded in the holes punched through these cards is the first draft of the Poetics subsystem. I can't read punched cards by sight. Donald can, I think. Anyway, this version is pretty underwhelming. Leave the room. Okay, I see.
Activate computer.
Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape.
So loud. I love it. I am now holding 2 punched cards. On one of them, Joseph has scribbled a note. Caves. The other is blank.
Insert blank caves card, rotate 11 degrees and advance 2 inches. To insert blank card, rotate 5 degrees and advance 14 inches. Let's do blank. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Oh.
I'm standing in a hallway. The walls are a blank beige. It's just after winter quarter, but before spring, so there are no students around. Usually these walls are to be papered with flyers announcing new student clubs, looking for roommates, selling old textbooks. But now they're blank.
Seems like it skips around a bit.
Donald is here, scribbling on a scrap of graph paper. Joseph is here. He can hear me talking into this tape recorder.
Joseph, distant.
Sound like an anthropologist, Lula. An anthropologist. An entomologist. Whoa!
Nice. To lean on Joseph's shoulders, rotate 70 degrees and advance 11 inches. To take Donald's hand, rotate 270 degrees and advance 2 inches. Let's lean on Joseph's shoulder. This is the beginning of the tape. I'm at home, alone. Joseph just left. Oh, sorry.
This is the beginning of the tape. I'm at home, alone. Joseph just left. We had an argument, but it'll work out.
Wow, this is kind of personal.
I feel a little embarrassed.
I know what you mean, but she put it out there.
I usually start here in my home. Whenever I'm sketching out a new piece, I start just by looking around. My closet door's open. I can see a few sweaters and a dress I like.
To go downstairs, rotate 11 degrees and advance 4 inches. To think about dresses, rotate 150 degrees and advance 15 inches. Let's think about dresses.
It's kind of a terrible dress, actually. Denim. The breast is embroidered on one side with a crude sketch of a tall man in working clothes, and on one of his legs is obscured by the lapel. I guess I just like the cut and the color. I could fall asleep listening, sitting on the bed here, holding this tape recorder and this glass of wine. It's a good thing I'm not holding a cigarette. I think I'll go for a hike tomorrow. Maybe Donald would like to.
To fall asleep, rotate 70 degrees left and advance 9 inches. To think about hiking, rotate 115 degrees. And advance 7 inches. Let's think about hiking.
We're on a dirt trail in the park. Or, well, it's not really a trail.
It's a trail.
It's more like a tendency. There tend to be fewer plants here, on the path we've been walking.
Walking sounds.
Now we're walking to the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock as the ground sinks into darkness. Joseph and Donald are following a rope down into the cave. They have a computer equipment tied to their backs. So do I.
Cam, welcome in. How are you? Oh, Infinite, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing all right. That's the only choice? Hey, yo. The goose with the gritty? Holy shit, the gritty goose? Let's go. Yeah, that's the end of that one. So, 65 degrees, 4 inches.
That's the last trip. So everything's down here now.
Final resting place. Don't be so morbid.
To remember a fond gesture, rotate 180 degrees and advance 23 inches. To regret a harsh word, rotate 12 degrees and advance 6 inches. Let's remember the 5th of November. It's morning now. I'm in the car. I'm driving to work. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape. And then I'll drop in the mail tomorrow. And then who knows? I've been recording onto this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things have happened, so here's a story. When I met Donald and Joseph, they were both students, and I was in a band performing on campus. They came to my show, and then we met at some bar and had a few drinks together. Joseph wanted to impress me, so he stole a metal cocktail tumbler and gave it to me. We got kicked out, wandered drunkenly until morning, and finally ended up at a diner.
A diner?
And now I use the tumbler to store extra pins on my desk. So I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I drive.
No instructions? No, that's the end of the tape strip. I don't think we ever reached this long one at the top here. Is it cheating to skip over? Well, I won't tell a soul. Oh, I'm enjoying the game, yeah. I like it. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Think of our work, our research. You'll die in these damn cold caves, and what about those men? You know they'll come back. We'll go deeper, that's all. They'll never find us. Did you hear their voices? They're not. They'll find you, but not me. I'm going back to the surface.
Stop! Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damned cave! Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too, but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon and I'm heading down the zero.
Oh. You'll be lost forever. But we need your voice for the machine. Lola, it only recognizes your voice.
I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damned machine does with it.
Oh. Well, how about that? Ain't that just the bee's knees? All right, well, let's see what's over here now. Airwit. Airwit. Oh. Title card. Basement Puzzle number 2. Artist, Sunset, and Horse. 1976. Plaster and wire. What do you think she meant by a puzzle? Yeah, weird. I guess it's something you can solve. They must be slack symbols. Artist, sunset, horse. Is that an anagram? Or like a code? Maybe it's not a puzzle, and maybe it's just about a puzzle. Back from Walkies, woohoo! We Kentucky Fried That Zero. Yeah. So I don't know how much you missed, but we missed half the game by accident because I would go to a place and be like Act 3, and I'm like, whoa, I haven't finished what I just did. And I'd go around and go, hey, let me go here. And so then I went to this other place, and it was like beginning of Act 4. It's like, oh my god, I have to go do Act 3. So then I went to go back to the place to do Act 3, and it was like Act 5. Or like Scene 5. I was like, oh my god. So I just skipped several parts of the game. But we're fine now. We're back on course, so we're good. Maybe it's a puzzle. There's no right answer. Well, that's kind of sad. Sure is, Bob. Hi, Blue. Yeah. Yeah, speedrunning. Yeah. Oh, I've already read this. Oh. I guess we have to do the tape again, but like correctly. That's all I can think of to do. So. Hi, Blue. Well, all right. Let's do this differently, I guess. Go here. No? Huh? Hello? Okay. Well, all I can do is read this, which I've already read. Okay. Exit. Yeah, I guess I'm ready to go. Yeah, this show's exhausting. Woohoo! Yay! Act 2. Oh, so that was like an intermission? The play. Yay! Oh. Oh, no. Attention. Lula Chamberlain. Regarding your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applicants this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can only award one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over the 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Yeah, sad. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architect. Man, nobody gives us the denial letter like Gaston, am I right? Sheesh. Below the printed text is a hastily written note. Sorry for the condensed form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Your obedient servant, Robert. Put it in the handbag. Proposals. Lula sorts through documents, all printed on a fading letterhead reading Bureau of reclaimed spaces. Site 1, hospital. Proposed use, auto dealership. Number 2, site, distillery. Proposed use, graveyard. Okay. Site 3, basketball court. Proposed site, kennel. Distillery graveyard. Why not? Let's be. Distillery still active, but scaling down operation to less than half of site. Distillery built on top of graveyard originally. Hybrid distillery graveyard could share resources. Chapel, once repurposed into bottling facility, could be repurposed into chapel. um. Girl, what are you getting the carrot out for? What, you like carrots now? Oh my god. Endorsed. Why not? Sounds fun. Site, hospital. Proposed use, auto dealership. Hospital closed to repeated sanitation violations. Auto dealership sanitation requirements comparatively lax. Small operating rooms could be repurposed into offices. Large cubicle-style administrative offices could be repurposed into showrooms. There's sanitation violations, so no? Oh no, I got the man looking at me. Rick clears his throat. Busy?
Buried.
Yikes. Hey, Lula. Did you, get my note? Yeah, man, I know.
About the proposals, I've just finished them.
Oh, great, okay, I'll tell Diane. I think she was waiting on, I don't know. So, how'd your application go? I was in the mailroom and saw you got a letter back. Big old stretch. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh, yeah. And hydrate. Thank you. Oops. What is it? Requests. Hydrates. Mark all complete. Yeth. Stretches. Mark all complete. Yeth. ASMR carrot. Mark all complete. Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I just saw.
It's fine, Rick. Not going anywhere. How's your goldfish?
Sad. Act 2, Scene 1. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Oh. Oh, here we are. Go fishing? Come on. Didn't we just pass this place?
I don't think the Zero operates like the roads we're used to. I don't understand it either. So what is this place?
What do you think?
Well, I got my electrician's license and I had to go to this government building in Frankfurt. Kind of low to the ground, a bit older. Didn't really look like this place, I guess, but they all have that same feel. Bureaucracy in the air, too much concrete. This is weird, but how do you think we're... Do you think we're inside or outside right now?
Both.
Okay, very poetic. Maybe somebody around here has a better sense of direction.
Yeah, maybe. Hi, Homer. Let's talk. Let me talk to ya. Get a good rest in the truck? Yeah, I know you love a drive. Wind in your ears. Yeah, I saw you back there, Homer. Oh, Mr. DNA from Jurassic Park. Who's Mr. DNA? Oh, the guy who's like, oh, we built the best park in the world, or whatever.
End of the line.
Yep. Not for us, I hope. Cam, how the hell am I supposed to remember what that sounds like? I barely remember Jurassic Park. Oh, hello. Room service? Oh, there's people up there. Oh, hello. Receptionist? Ma'am? What the hell's going on here?
Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey out there by the elevator. I'll figure something out.
Oh, we're actually a bit lost, ma'am.
You're lost? So you're not the... Sorry. Honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought... Oh, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anymore anyway.
What is this place? Holy nostalgia. There, I'm glad you both have each other.
Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean you're passing through.
Well, we're looking for Dogwood Drive. You know where that is?
Dogwood? No. You're gonna need to talk to somebody upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first, we gotta get you into the system. So you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon, and Wanda's out on a site.
Afternoon? Ma'am, it's like midnight.
Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There's some books over there in the waiting room. Or just look around. Have you seen our grotesques?
What? Your whose? A television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across a beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. Television is playing a cartoon about a bird. A cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest. A scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of young girl's hair. The nest is warm, but precariously fragile. Hey Homer, we're just watching TV right now. The television is playing an instructional video on elevator designs. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passenger should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create an illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of a successful elevator design. Okay. The television is playing a closed circuit security feed of a housing project. The feed switches mechanically between locations. A hallway, a disused plot of grass, a stairwell, a mailbox. Oh my god, they're playing observation duty! Holy moly! The television is playing a silent video of an empty theater. The microphone sits in the middle of the stage. The lights are slightly dimmed. The speakers hum impatiently. What? Okay, I've read everything. Are we good now? Gotta go along. Come on. Hello, Marianne.
Oh, good. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk that doesn't actually usually handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says that she's on the 5th floor reviewing some diagrams. The elevator's just in the back of the left room there, 5th floor.
Thanks, Marianne. I hope that elevator creates the illusion that the building is flat. We got books too. 3 books are piled on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump. Architectural plans for a bungalow. Slim collection of Japanese death haikus. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Yeah, I don't want to be late and mess something up, so let's just keep going. I like how we just leave the car on.
She's on the 5th floor, right?
Diagrams and graphs. Hell yeah. Hi, hello. Here we are. Oh. Hello, clerk. I'm looking for Lula. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor and occasionally scribbling numbers into a small leather notebook.
Can I help you?
Don't answer that. Sorry, we're looking for an ingestion clerk.
Oh, no, I'm an interior spatial analyst. I can't help you with that. I think the ingestion clerks have all gone home for the night. Lula might be able to help you. She's pretty senior. Or she's pretty senior. You just missed her, actually. She was up here for about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the 1st floor. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which...
You're welcome, bub. Okay, her office is down on the 1st floor. Whee! Here we go! Bears? What are all those bears doing? Hello? You lost? We're looking for Lula Chamberlain. Oh no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first so we don't waste any of Miss Chamberlain's time. Pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to the clerk, Metzstein, about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Metzstein. Okay. Happy to help.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Clerk Metzstein. Wee. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses.
I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses.
Oh, my sheet has 5 address boxes, and it says to fill everything out.
Oh my god.
Maybe if you fill out a transient subsheet, we can still get it processed. Go talk to Clerk Bolm about it, and he'll get you set up with one. Clerk Boom is just over there in the corner. Happy to help.
No, man. Oh, they're giving me the old runaround.
Howdy. Here for a transient sheet. No problem.
Rummages through some papers on his desk.
Happy to help.
He opens a few folders and quickly closes them.
Looks like I'm out. I know where there are some back in the archive. You'll have to put in a special request with Clerk Macmillan. She's the documents czar. Straight back at the end of the office there by the file cabinet.
This is just a run around. Where's Lula Chamberlain?
Oh, no, that's her right there. In the cardigan.
Right, of course. I hear screaming in the other room.
Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice.
You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. Receptionist said you could point us in the right direction. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it that you're trying to go?
We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive.
Dogwood Drive? That's funny. You know I used to live on Dogwood Drive. Well, this was years ago. A grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. But that Dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the Zero?
The gas station told us we needed to take the Zero to get here. No.
My cousin Weaver sent us this way. Your cousin Weaver? Weaver Marquise? I hadn't expected to hear from her again. Do you know her? She came through here as an intern. One of my old colleagues must have referred her. Do you know, I never asked. Anyway, I'm not much challenging work here. Much less for a gifted mathematician. She helped translate some notes on the architectural plans I picked up in Mexico. She was very bored. We used to sit on the steps by the river on our lunch break and talk about geometry. I hope she wasn't in trouble. I lost touch with her so suddenly. I'd recommended she go see some old friends of mine at the university about a new acoustic surveying venture. I often worry that she became wrapped up in some tenured professor's quixotic research project. You know the type. Grey-haired, intellectual, narcissistic. Well, that is. I guess she sent you here because she respected me. Thought I could help. Weaver's a dear girl, but I'm afraid that you've been misled. Excuse me.
But where's Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one?
No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases and all these confusing for the computers. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error, name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large-Leafed Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here.
You have a record of those streets?
Well, I expect we must. They'll be up in Archives and Records, 4th floor. They'll be filed under 0 for odonyms, probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street was changed. Okay, OGS, you got it, thank you. Glad to waste your time.
Let's go up. Let's go up to Bears. Let's go see the Bears.
Oh yeah, going to see the Bears.
Nope. Gonna go see the Bears, baby. Come on.
Come on. Bears.
Look, there's a bear. What up, everybody? How's it going? Walking. Trying to find our way around here. It's a bear's world out there, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. This is one big indoor place. And what is it? What, a pipe organ? What is going on over there? Hello? Also, bears, hello. Hope you're having a good day. No? Okay. All right, bears. Maybe we'll see you in next time or something. I don't know. Hopefully, we have to come down here again. See the bears. Fourth floor, please. Okay. Documents. That's what we want.
Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. How to look through the logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to tell all these boxes? I'll start digging.
The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Inside the front cover. Document staff. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that'll have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc., but air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. Okay. Was that page 1? Several documents relating to sports competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, parking lots. 14. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in several different people within a few hours. Inside the book cover. Failing antique shops folder missing. Listed checked in on page 63 but not present. Oh, page 63. Failing antique shop, Monday, 3 p.m. Signee, Ed Boom. Oh. Ed?
Nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all from the first few letters of an alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O or a G or an S.
Ogs.
Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can go look.
I'm going to talk to Mr. Boom first.
Okay, her office is on the first floor.
Yep. But we're going to go see Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. What y'all meeting about up there?
Oh, Boom!
I got a bone to pick with you, pal.
What? I can't confront him and be like, why'd you take this shit, bro?
Lame.
Lula.
Talk to Lula.
Nothing? Well, that's unfortunate. But there must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved to this whole new venue somewhat recently. Still a bit in progress. This was a cathedral not so long ago. Can you believe it? And then the Bureau reclaimed it.
An old congregation has been directed to one of the 4 storage facilities for their activity. That's where you'll find the secret name records, I suspect. At the church. Marianne at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you've had the files. And we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Oh, and while you're on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs. And I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Okay. Hey, let's crash their meeting up on floor 2. They'll love it. I promise. Conference room, come on. Oh, free stuff? Oh my god, food? Snacks? Food snacks? Come on. What? Hey, what's up? Wanted to hang out. For free food and stuff? Okay, fine. God, we'll leave. Shit, man. Alright, let's go down. Bears. I said down, but I'm gonna go to 3. See the bears. Yo, what up, bears? Yep. All right. All right. Let's go to the lobby. Right. Come on. Oh, I'm limping. Oh, we gotta see Homer. Get our leggy fixed. Hi, Marianne.
Get what you need?
Lula said you could direct us to it.
Or be straight with me. What is this place? Just another office, lady. Just another office. But you kicked out a congregation to set up your office. I wasn't here for that. But yeah, I get... Oh my god.
There we go.
Still, I wouldn't judge until I'd seen everything. They get a new church now. You're setting them up for them out of their old storage space. I'm sure it's very nice. Go see it for yourself. Just get back on the 0 and drive until you hit the crystal, then turn around.
Wait, did I miss something? What the hell? What do you mean a crystal?
It'll make sense when you get on the road. You can handle it.
Hey, thanks, Marianne. Bye. All right, let's get out of here. It's a weird place. Homer. Hi, buddy. You need some food or something. You look plumb scrawny, son. They get in the truck. What the hell? Whee! The crystal. This is my first time seeing this. What the fuck is happening? Pipe? Staircase? What? It's gone? Oh, God. Is the crystal here? What the fuck is happening? I need to get the hell out right now. I'm gonna miss more of the game. I'm gonna miss half the game. Oh no! It's already started! I hadn't seen the TV before, or the cenote. Oh, the pipe organ! Give me the crystal! That's crystal! What? 65. What? What does that mean? Game. Did I miss something? Game. 8192. 8192. What? Oh, it's a Tesseract. Great. Oh no, this is just how we got. That's just the underground. Never mind. Maintenance record. What do I do? It says 65. What does that mean? Okay. Vector, the bell. The tree. Right. The sprocket, okay. Makes sense. The anchor, of course. The bicycle, always. Feather. Are you gonna give me your secrets, wheelbarrow? No? Okay, bye-bye. Antlers. Sleep?
Hey, you're looking kind of tired there, old man. Want me to take the wheel for a bit?
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe so. We can get the fuck out of here. How do we leave? How do we even get here? Self-storage? What? Act 2, Scene 2? Okay. St. Thomas Church. Random access, self-storage.
Is that it over there?
Well, I don't see any congregation.
Maybe it's after hours. See what that janitor knows, I guess.
Yeah, well then, yeah. Yep. Okay. Well. Oh, here for the night mass? What kind of mass is it? Tonight, it's a homily on work and need. I haven't heard this one before. You the preacher? Oh, I'm the janitor. I guess this may look pretty strange. Church without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everybody in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it was a thing that was falling apart, they just lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. Then the preacher stopped coming too, and he left his old tapes, some with the organist, and I found some old acetates in the bureau archives, photos of people in churches, so I keep it running. You're so close to adding a game. Oh my god, Pog, let's go. You do what you have to, right? Right, now we're here to find some bureau documents. Imagine being born branded. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hey, did you find some carrots? I hope you made some good ones. Making dinner, Pog? Oh, you're from the bureau. Well, I moved all the documents to Unit C315. Make room for the mass. It's down on the other end of the building, same floor. I just need to get the night mass started, but you can borrow my keys. I'll go. You wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Well, I'd better get this running. Brandon presses play on an old tape machine. Conway listens to the homily. Your whole family Catholic? Oh, no, we're not religious. I just watched and listened while the congregation does all the stuff. And, well, I probably don't understand as much of it as you might think. Anyway, I know how to run the overhead projector and the tape player. At least I know enough to keep it going, right? You yapped and you yapped, I'm guessing. Come on. You just were a big old yapper. You went like that. That's what I'm guessing. How do you like? It's up to 5 players. Oh my god. Hog? Hold it. Which means that we could all play. Man. Hoggers. Is it fun? Listens to the homily. On this day we celebrate with the feast of Saint Joseph, the worker, and on this day all the workers are also celebrating. Workers who do not attend mass, or even one like it, even workers who do not attend church at all, but who toil with clarity and dedication, with perspicacity, who do as we do here in our church, inasmuch as they reflect on the activity of God. And as we do, they cultivate the earth, and at sundown they call the fruit of their labor very good. Good, I'm glad it's fun. I don't think there's any use complaining about my leg. Beyond the church, this day is celebrated in remembrance of a violent protest in Chicago, and to honor the 4 martyrs who were unjustly prosecuted in its wake, having not only pursued their vocation in their daily labor, but also having pursued their avocation in the form of protest, activism, community building, radicalization, scholarship, and finally martyrdom. Their and our avocation being, as it should be for us all, as member of the church or otherwise, to secure for our fellow workers the right to labor with dignity. Hi, May. Yeah. Jelly roll. Yeah, jelly roll's in. Everybody, yeah. I kind of want to keep listening. So just as there was no dignity without sacrifice, there is no vocation without a vocation. Just as the left eye perceives that which is to the left, and the right eye perceives that which is to the right, these images are summed, differentiated, and incorporated, and we find in our mind's eye an after-image of divine light, only where love and need are one, and the work is play for the mortal stakes. Is the deed ever really done for heaven and the future's sake? Okay, that's it. Next, there's some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think. And I don't remember them anyway. Oh, we were just talking about working hobbies. What? I found what we came here to. Oh, hi, I got it. Oh, we were just talking about working hobbies. What? Oh, I found what we came to get. File on street name changes. You don't look good. Let's head back to the bureau and get this straightened out. And maybe we should go see that doctor the clerk recommended. Maybe we should do that first, actually. Maybe that would be awesome if we did it first. Hi, True. Yeah, that's me. The sound alerts don't work? Oh. Um. I have my. Do I have to have those opened as overlays separately? On. I like streaming my overlays. Overlays. Chat. Edit. They were working last stream. Oh, I can. Hey, I can do this in OBS, right? OBS. Interact with alert. Yeah. Refresh, maybe. Rare. No, I do it in here. Yeah. Settings. No, I don't want. I don't want to mess with the chat. The chat's fine. The chat's right there. Red Royal alerts. Royal Red alerts. Alert box. Settings. Oh, emulate. That's working. The follower's working. Gift sub. Uh, did someone do something? I didn't see anything. Unless I'm blind. Hmm. Weird. Tip event. Oh my god! Thank you for the $10 tip, Eliza. Wow. Here. Stop it. 1,000 bits. Oh my god! Thank you for 1,000 bits. Holy moly! For the 44. 1,000. Well, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do a raid really quick. Oh, they have to. Right. They have to go. If I was a pastor, father, papa, padre. If I was anywhere in the Southwest, it would have to be padre. I mean, come on. But otherwise, it'd be Zaddy. Absolutely. An extra fun sound alert. Oh, why are we're being booed? Oh, good to know, Odie. I won't. Okay, thank you for all the. Okay, thank you for all the events. I appreciate it. Daddy. Yeah. I. Yes. Okay. All right. Anyway, weird. Thank you, alerts, for taking forever. Jesus, are you all right? What the hell? My leg's stuck. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Hey, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. The Bruno Jelly almost combusted. Oh my god. The alerts don't make sound. Oh. I think I have to. Hang on. Let's see. Alert. Where's my alerts? I think I have to say control audio via OBS. Here we go. Hang on. Let's emulate. Follower. There we go. Now you should have heard it. They never have? Oh my god. They've never made a sound. I mean, it's the generic sound, but still. I'm glad I didn't put my whole bussy into making custom sounds just for no one to ever hear them. There we go. Oh my god. Nice name for loop. You shall find me silly sounds things. Alright, let's get you onto the tram. Wait, the tram? Why are we at the tram? There you go. Now, let's see if this thing has... What? What the fuck's that? Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? Whoa. What happened? I don't know. He collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine for a minute there. Old mine where we met. Don't let me keep you. You have work to do. What the hell are you talking about? We're gonna go see that doctor the clerk recommended. She hands Brandon the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, you know, here and there. Here is the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time. Commuters. Just go back the way you came, find the crystal, and turn around. Okay. Minecraft eating be the follow one? Absolutely. Oh, I also think it would be funny if there was like a boing, 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 boing whenever someone became a sub. And so my plan that I just now came up with, my plan that I've had all along that I just now came up with. Thank you for making my pesto. Chicken parm sandwich, holy shit. Would be like, it's like a gif of like a rat, like a toy rat or whatever. Except it's being squeezed and it boggles and it goes like boing, 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 and its eyes go out. And it's like so-and-so became a boggler. That'd be fun. And then the Minecraft eating noise as there's like a gif of like a rat eating a carrot. That would be fun. And that's all I can think of right now. Write that down, write that down! Yeah, because Lord knows I won't remember it. Alright, we gotta go to the crystals! You got it, Pog. Yeah, do it for me, will you? Draft it up and put it on my desk. I go to the crystal and turn around 65. Okay, and we did it. The Bureau. Scene 3, but I had to get to the doctor. Oh my god. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. I gotta get to the doctor. My leg's fucking killing me, bro. It's killing me, bro. Hi, Homer. Get over there, will you? Oh, here we go. Sound buttons world. Carrot nibbling rat with Minecraft sounds. Boing, sounds of the squeaky rat eyes boggling for follower. Rat dancing in the back rooms is the sound. Oh. My. Yeah, real quick, hang on. Alright, this is my entire desktop, so. Rat dance. Okay. Oh my god. Oh hell yeah. Fucking swing that thing, Chubs. Sheesh. Oh fuck yeah. Oh my god. I love it.
I live with roaches. About
Okay. Yeah, I love that. Of course, that's always good. But I love the rat dance. Holy shit, that's actually poggers. Let me save this to my streaming folder. Ah. I don't like the roses one either. That's why I stopped it. Oh, Mazu. Oh, Mazu. If only. Rat dance. Love that. That one is actually fucking poggers. I'm actually going to open this in a new tab. I'm going to keep it up, always. I'm going to play it right now while I search for something else. Come on. Okay, let me pull it up. All right. Yes, I'm getting the video. Hang on, let me pull it up. Oh yeah, that! Holy shit. I can't believe they stole my shit. Why did they steal it? This is my thing. All right, hang on. The game visual is, instead of Kentucky Route Zero, is going to be we'll do the art. Oh, that's not right. Oh! Hello? Oh. Hang on. Oh, there we go. That's me, baby. Come on. Pog. What more do you need? Ain't nothing else. Poggers, and yes, that's me. So. Go look at the video. Needs to be an emote. Yes, absolutely. You're gonna animate me dancing to it? Oh my god. That would be an awesome raid video. Absolutely. My younger, less bold. In my younger and more less bolding years. Yeah, absolutely. Holy shit. Fucking incredible stuff. Look how much we're getting done. God, what a productive stream. Alright. Got my desktop audio, and start my game audio instead. Alright, let's get in the truck and let's get the heck out of here. It's time to go. Why does the font change? The font's changed, right? It has, hasn't it? I feel like it's changed. Okay, we went in there and then we literally just left. I'm looking for the deck. I'm looking for the deck to zap. Ah, the jaws! Ah! The bat wings! Ah! The cactus, no! The lightning bolt, okay. The sandwich? What? What kind of sandwich was that? Oh, it's gone now. Never mind. The icosahedron. Oh my god, the D20. Damage. Yeah, we're just traveling dimensions. Ain't no bigs. Das TV. Cenote? Oh, we're getting back here. Okay. Hyperben. Man. Das Kristall. 8192. Yeah, let's go. Wee, 8192. Everyone give it up for 8912. Okay. That's crystal. So we go to the crystal, then we turn around. That's how we get here. Then I guess we need to ask for more directions from the bureau. From the bureau. What again? We missed scene 3. Bro. Come on, man. Unless we were at scene 4 and this is just scene 4. Hello, Marianne. Hello.
Back so soon.
Can we talk to Clerk Lula Chamberlain again? Oh, no.
We need to get to Interstate 65. Lula filled your papers, so you're in our system now. I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know.
We're ready to be processed. He hands the receptionist Lula's card.
Can you tell us how to get to this address? We're looking for Dr. Truman. Of course, this is a neighborhood just outside Bowling Green. Get on 65 going southwest, head right past the observatory just before the river. If you continue north, you'll be there shortly. Happy to help.
Did I write this down? Oh, okay. All right, we're teleporting. What? What do you mean we're just all of a sudden here? Go southwest and then at the river head north? What? Right here? Ring? Observatory. Louisville Road. Go to Truman's house! Help my leggy! Welcome to the Rat King. Yeah, we could try that. Neighborhood at the address on Lula's card has been demolished, and its place is a large museum still partially under construction. Is this the same museum? No, this isn't the same museum we were at, right? Right? Nah. No! Scene 5! Oh my god. Good lord. Spanish, c'est la vie. Oh. They deny it? That made c'est la vie? Oh my god. Hell yeah. Make the end of the rat dance animation a blue screen because your stuff is always breaking. Listen, that's not enough. But yeah. Oh, I want to talk to Albert. Flora. I heard the man and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. Museum staff. What are you doing up that late? Mom lets me stay up late all the time. She said it's okay. I was just looking for frogs. Oh my god.
I can hear it.
Oh, thank you. Rat kings are fascinating and rare. Are they? C'est la vie. Yes. As you said, c'est la vie. I was actually, my brain went to La Vie en Rose, but c'est la vie. I don't know if I've heard that. I probably have. I just don't remember it. The one by Bewitched. True. Khaled, DJ Khaled. Of course, c'est la vie. Now I think of c'est la vie. I've just been in this place before. Khaled. Pardon me while I unwrap. Oh. That's deja vu. Yeah, I know. I said that. I said I read C'est la vie, but I just think about deja vu. I've just been in this place before. I know. I was saying, oh. That needs to be a fucking redeem. That dog going, that has to be a redeem. Holy shit. Wee poo poo, I've been in this place before. Ho ho ho. Old dog bark. Oh, that's gotta be on like the. Hang on, that's gotta be here, right? And like the little button thing you just gave me. Yeah. Hang on. Dog. Bark. Old dog bark. Old dog. No. What the fuck? No. Old dog. No results for old dog. What the fuck? No, not what the dog doing. No. Old dog yell. Meme? Sound? I need to hear it now. I need to hear it. I have to. No, shut up. Yeah, old dog. Why can't I find it? Fucking, oh my god. Fucking, old dog. Yell meme? Screaming. Old dog screaming meme? Yes. Hang on. Right, time to get this up and going.
Cleaned up after, de-sexed, leashed, not allowed on the beaches or in the parks outside certain hours. So how is it that these two are roaming their neighbourhood, frightening the locals, and the council isn't stopping it?
Now, yesterday morning, I came out into the front yard and the dogs were across the road.
Oh no, this isn't it, is it? This isn't it.
They came bounding over.
Oh my god! No, that is not it! No, that's not what I wanted! That's not what I wanted at all! I didn't want barking old man! I wanted old dog screaming! My god. Why can't I find whatever? Oh wait. Go the screaming dog. Is this it? No, it's not it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, this is a man, yeah. But y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like the old dog bark meme. Come on. All right, I'm gonna give this up. I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna give it up. Don't worry. Ugh, whatever. I'll say no to rage bait you. Oh my god. Whatever. Anyway, back to the game.
Mom lets me stay up all the time. She says, okay, I was just looking for frogs.
Well, you should be careful with frogs. They'll give you warts. Or what were the old man and lady talking about?
That man said his leg was hurting him, and they were looking for Dr. Truman, but he's already gone. They don't know. But they don't know, so they keep looking around.
Yeah, we sure did, didn't we? Oh yeah, was he talking to his dog? Guy was a weirdo. What'd he say? Well, that doesn't seem that weird. You didn't see the guy. Tall, kind of stooped over, limping bad. Looking like an old drunk, if you ask me. I bet they were both drunks. Breaking in here, looking for a place to sleep it off. That was a TikTok you sent me ages ago, so it's gone forever. I probably didn't favorite it, but I probably did save it. But, let's try to find it. But it's probably gone anyway. I just feel bad for that old dog getting dragged all over by a couple of drunks. Old dog like that should be sleeping on a porch somewhere. But that's loyalty for you. Well, they didn't stay long anyway. Oh, we'll see about that now, won't we? Also, how the fuck am I supposed to eat this, Celeste? God damn, it's fucking huge. It's a huge ass Sammy. I assumed they were from the power company. You know how they're always coming up unannounced and messing with this or that? I just shut myself up in a room to wait it out. No sense getting involved. Definitely weren't from the power company. Well, I wouldn't complain if they were, really. But with that storm going on, I know they do have their business. Doesn't affect me. I got my generator. And you know some of these folks around here, unprepared. Totally unprepared. Yeah, we gotta get ready for that storm. There's a storm a-brewing. It's a storm. I'm just a drunk man who's really hurt. I'm really just hurt everybody. I'm really hurt. Not the storm. It's a brewing. The storm's a brewing. All right, good. Oh no, it's the. Oh, we have to. It's the cabin game, isn't it? No. Hi, Flora. I'm guessing your name's Flora. I'm guessing you're the Flora, aren't you?
I was playing that empty cabin, and they came by. They asked about Dr. Truman. I know where he went, but I didn't tell him.
Did you talk about anything else?
The lady asked me about my parents, and I told them that they were upstairs in the greenhouse. Did you hear a weird story?
Of course I do.
The old man asked me about the cabin. He said it looked like another house he knew, and he wanted to know where it came from. I told him nobody lived here, so he went inside and took a long time exploring, and when he came back out, he told me all about it.
What did you find in the cabin?
He went upstairs and also looked around the other rooms and played with the dog.
What did he do in the kitchen?
He just stood for a while. Said he likes kitchens. He feels safe in kitchens. Now, the part that's weird, he said he went into the basement.
Cabin didn't have a basement.
He said he dug through the ground to get there. He found a rope leading down a long pit and climbed down. It was so long his arms got very... walls were covered in glowing moss. He used his ladder to light the moss to find the lake at the bottom of the pit. The water swept him around till he didn't know where he was, and finally he just fell asleep. He woke up on the floor of the cabin. He came back outside, and we said goodbye, and I didn't talk to them anymore.
Okay, thank you, Flora. Glad you were able to narrate what we did. Jesus. Oh, it's falling apart! Oh, the sandwich is falling apart. Oh, falling apart under its own weight. Oh, misery. Oh. What the hell? How am I supposed to eat this thing? Sheesh. All right. Let's see. Let's go over here. Sure, why not? Let's go. Oh, my chicken fell out. No, the chicken. Yeah, come on. Oh, come on, Homer. Yeah, let's look at the doghouse.
That dog was nearly as bad shape as the old man, just sort of struggling along. They found some treats in the doghouse exhibit, and that seemed to cheer them up a bit.
That's okay. Yeah, what about this thing? What's the story here?
We ought to get some real chickens in that coop. To some homesteading, none of those folk know how to live off the land. You know what I mean?
Sure, we'll look into it.
Wow, for horses? The horses? I think you need to get some real horses in the stable.
Do you like horses?
Not anymore. Now I like jungle cats. You should get some real panthers in the stable.
Absolutely, and some tigers too. Why not? Just get them all. Have a rip-roaring riot. I cannot go that way. Okay. Well, then can you come down here? Jeez, dude. Come on, Conway. More like Con No Way.
Oh.
It's really good. But I am not a snake. I cannot unhinge my jaw to fully eat the beautiful sandwich. Numbers, though. Freaking numbers. Snakes unhinge their jaw. This sandwich is really fucking big. That's what I said. Very good. Maybe I should just change the game title in here to just be ASMR, since that's what I'm serving. That's what I'm serving. By my statement? What about my statement? Whoa! Can I go up here? No, I can go this way. Okay. Up here? Delish. I love coming here and then just nothing. Oh, here we go. I guess they must have gone through some papers here. It was in some disarray and a few folders were pulled out and left on the table. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I only noticed because Diane is such a stickler. She's real organized, I mean. What folders were they looking at? Yeah, mostly stuff about the building site, I guess. It had a list of all the homes we relocated there. A list of original residences before we leveled the neighborhood. I guess they were looking for one of those old residents. Pulled out a list of the folks who didn't take the offer. Folks moved elsewhere, but they filled the back. Out of order. So I guess they didn't find what they were looking for there. Hey, while you have me here, work's kind of slowed down, and it seems like, I know you folks know what you're doing, but it seems like the residents are kind of, settling in. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, I get that. Just, how about that roof, huh? Start writing us a check and we'll finish it right up. I know you got this museum thing right on, going on, but, you don't want to be slumlords now. So, people live in the museum? I mean, I guess in a way, yeah. doing. Yeah, they came by and knocked on the window, and I had a bit of a talk through the glass. I wouldn't come out, but, you know, shady characters. Or I would have come out, but, you know, shady characters. They seemed suspicious. I already told you. Weirdos. Walking around, door to door, asking about Dr. Truman? This late at night? I told them what I know, but in this weather? What do you know about Dr. Truman? I told them. He moved in here with the rest of us when we folks brought up the neighborhood, and then one day, his house was gone, and that's all I know about it. And I don't want to talk about that anymore. Hey, fair's fair. I heard them banging out there, and I just stayed quiet. I don't know what they wanted. I just put my headphones on and tried to ignore them. To tell you the truth. Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Oh, it's another poison. Hello. Oh, hi. Sadie.
Did you know? First I thought it might be Hudson walking up to visit. I heard him working on his boat just a bit earlier, before the storm started. But then I saw the stranger's limping gait and the young woman with him, and I knew it couldn't be. I invited them in for a glass of bourbon, which they politely declined, so I just talked to them both on the porch for a bit.
What was the young lady like?
She's very sharp and mechanically minded. We talked...
Whoa! Conway, what are you doing, buddy? You can't just be doing that right there. Come on.
She was very sharp and mechanically minded. We talked a bit about the construction of my house, and she was worried for a friend. You know, I don't believe either of them ever set foot on a houseboat before. I don't know if the older man had ever seen an ocean, in fact. It's always been my fondest memory to retire on a houseboat. That's why I accepted your offer and moved in here. Isn't it perfect? But what home ever is. It isn't perfect, but what home ever is. I only wish the house would sway a bit. Find that it settles my nerves. Well, if we have another storm like the last one. In fact, he had his umbrella open indoors. It wasn't leaking that badly.
I'll be the judge of that, ma'am. And yeah, it is leaking pretty badly. Nice houseboat. Or riverboat. Houseboat. Yeah, houseboat. I said it right. Yeah, let's go up. Whee! Come on, Homer. Oh. Just before the rain came down, something sounded loud. Whoa, big bird. Holy moly. You see that bird?
They wouldn't come in, just rushing around, but you could tell they were warned. And it was late at night, but just rushing around. Look at that big old bird. Wham.
Well, there was some urgency to the older man's injuries, so it's understandable. How was he injured? His leg, it was twisting or something. He held it a while, he walked, and made these painful little sounds in his throat. Oh, they got a cage? Oh! Oh, how? Well, I don't know. I didn't ask. That would have been rude, I think. Well, we just don't know. I suppose we never will. Yeah, suppose not. Anyway, bye-bye, Ivy. Thank you. Weep wee. Weep wee. Doing.
I heard a shout from downstairs. The old man has stumbled in the rain. I stayed with the lights off. No sense in my getting involved.
All right, Pearl. I'll remember that next time. Big Bird. Not the Muppet. Or the Sesame Street. He's on the Muppet. Well, I didn't see or hear anything all night. I was at the back doing inventory when they came by. I've got 30 cases of candles in, and each one of them's got to be individually labelled, you know. But I heard from some of the other neighbours that they weren't up to any harm, just passing through. Very true, Bert. Thank you for leaving East London to come here. But there's a man up on there. Ezra. Saw you folks drive up. Like your truck? What kind of truck is it? Oh, it doesn't belong to me. I just drive it. Yeah, I knew you were a driver. What's the biggest haul you ever had? A couple horses once in a different truck. Me and Julian move whole houses every night. That's a lot bigger than a couple of horses. Well, that sounds very impressive. Yeah, it's a big job. Me and Julian take them out to the forest every night, and then we bring them back at dawn before the museum opens. Is Dr. Truman in the forest? Yes, ma'am. He's out in the forest. Me and Julian took him out there a few nights ago, and he didn't want to come back. He lives there all the time now. This museum is an okay place to live in the daytime, but it's not so good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this. Or when they do, it gives them nightmares. So we take them out to the forest to sleep, bring them back in the morning. Family out in the forest. Oh, there. Well, I don't know where they are. Me and Julian were looking for them a while, but anyway, we have a job to do now. Taking these people out to the forest at night so they can sleep. Maybe if the rest of them will be like Dr. Truman, want to stay out there, we'll get back to looking. Can you show us how to get to the forest? You have to follow the Green River way out east. Hop over Lake Cumberland. The road doesn't go there. But me and Julian can take you. We were just about to go anyway. I've just got to call him over. Ah! Julian! Okay. Oh, great. Oh. From the Marquise farm. Oh, yeah, the German one, yeah. You burnt your bread? Oh, no. She's about going southwest. Take a right past the observatory just before the river. If you continue north, be there shortly. What the fuck is this? Morrowind? What are these directions, bro? What the fuck? Take a right going past the observatory? Oh my god. Ah. No, not the church, not the house. $65 going southwest. Okay, here we go. Wee! We want to go this way. Wee! Southwest. We can get to Green River. Just past the observatory, just before the river. Continue north. We'll be there short. Museum of Dwellings. Hey, didn't we do that? But then that didn't work? Isn't that what brought us to the museum? Oh, yeah, that brought us to the museum. That's where we are right now! Oh, bother. Where the fuck did he say to go? Oh, my God. Little bingus dingus. Ugh. We'll find it. Is it house? Probably not. This game is really impressive. Just what all they're doing and did with this, like, goddamn. That's a lake. Not the farmhouse. Small figure. Let's go look at that. A tiny gray figure walks along the side of the road carrying what appears to be a guitar case, followed closely by a smaller shape. A dog? Looks tired. Yay! We've seen that guy. I forgot to give him money. I didn't forget, the option went away. Hey, Julian, can you help us, bud? Like, you know where to go. Go find doctor. Like, come on, man. Excuse me. Oh. Delicious. How's your sandwich, honey? Queen Wivo. I have to go to the forest. I hope this is the forest. I'm following the Green River because that just seems a burn. No. That sucks. Yeah, let's keep going. Come on. Yes, it does. Chapel. Chapel in the graveyard, just comes from a road in the middle of the dark woods. Occasionally it seems the pale, glowing figures, difficult to track with your eye, appear. Sometimes they roll huge barrels in or out of the building. Sometimes they just loiter for a moment and then fade out of view. Interesting. Oh. Julian. And that looks like the edge of the map. Okay. He's like, yep, Julie and I were just headed that way. Okay, great. However, Julian is fucking lost. Julian doesn't know where the fuck he's going. Right, I think it was north of the museum. Or something like that. So if we find the museum again. Museum. We want to head north. Which? Pitchforks. Oh, yeah, we already did that. Yeah. Wait. Why can't I click over? That's the edge. Okay. Oh my god. Why didn't I pay attention? Oh. Anyway. So not the river. There's a museum. The map music gives PS2 home screen vibes. Especially the music. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Ah! No. Stop it. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Needed that. Directions from Marcus Farm, storage facility, find crystal around, dwelling, okay. No, ah! Ah! Did I fall? What happened? Hello? Okay.
Hey, old man, wake up. You passed out. Guess the sudden speed was Made me a little dizzy too. Look around you, just look.
What the? Wow. Scene 6. All right. Oh no, we're playing Darkwood again. Old man in the forest, huh? Oh no, it's Limbo. Come on. Who is this with my dog? Oh, this must be the guy.
Black smoke's arising and it surely is a train.
Yeah, the cicadas.
Surely is a
Yeah, that's a huge. That's Julian. Come on.
It's okay. We can take it easy.
You gotta get back on the road.
We will. But no need to get this leg looked at. But we'll need to get this leg looked at first. Right now, you're in no condition to haul anything out of that truck, even if we do find Dogwood Drive. Why is this delivery so important to you?
My last delivery.
Oh, you're retiring or something, or?
Sorry. The set's closing up shop.
That's, well, damn.
Ego. Man.
How'd you come to be with these people? Nah, I know. We probably met on a farm or something. Bet that lady fixed tractors.
I'm gonna eat.
I'm feeling kind of blue. Feeling kind of blue, boys. Feeling kind of blue. I'm sick and lonesome and I'm feeling kind of blue. I'm on my long journey home.
Kinda yellow. Yeah, come on. What do you mean feeling kinda yellow though?
Stuck in a raining and I've got to go home. Got to go
Like,
home, boys.
not feeling blue?
Got to go home. Stuck in a
Oh, we can walk. I thought we had to wait.
got
Ah!
to go home. I'm on
Hey, hello.
a long journey
Okay, that's what I thought you were doing. Hi. Oh, hello. Here they are. Yeah. Noah Kahan? I have no idea who that is.
Shouldn't be much farther now. I think I see where the settlement ends. Over there.
Fine looking trees.
Yeah, real nice. You a tree enthusiast?
Nice to have something to lean on.
You're in a lot of pain right now, aren't you?
Need to rest. I don't know anything, you're right.
Well, we're almost there. Dr. Truman will have a nice couch or something you can rest on, and some medicine or something. I don't know. You ever been here in the winter? It's all snowy. Listen to it piling up.
Ah, that'd be
Poggers!
Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill.
You have any family you're close with? Brother, sister, kids?
I have a brother, but I wouldn't say we're close.
What does he do?
Another drifter.
Lots of that going around these days. You ever talk to him? You never talk to him?
He's too good for me, I guess.
I doubt that. I was always closest with Weaver. As close as someone can be with a girl like that. She was always on her own wavelength. We were the same age growing up and everybody else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry. Guess I just stayed that way. Never really understood her. I knew her. It's lonely without someone like that around. Sorry, you're just a good listener. Bet you come from a big family of dogs. Yeah, dogs are big families. I like that. Seems easier to keep track of them.
Alright, let's keep going. Why is there a car there? What? Oh, here we go. Whoa!
Stuck in a raining and got to go.
I like that.
Got to go.
There's no doghouse. There is a doghouse, but just for like a tree, and then it's gone again.
Stuck in a raining and I got to go.
Oh man, this is cool.
He's inside with Dr. Truman. You coming in? Sure, I'll come in. Dr. Truman lets me watch TV sometimes. My folks never watch TV, but I like that way it looks. I like the way it looks too. I fix TVs, you know.
Ever do karaoke streams? I don't know how, but that'd be really fun, sure.
Wow, cool. TV scientist. I bet you make a lot of money. My folks had a really nice house, bigger than any of these houses. But it made them worried all the time. Then the bank took it back. We had to sleep on the bus station. But I could never get to sleep, so I just went out and fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far. We never got lost, but we did come back in the morning, and they were all gone. They just left you? I don't think so. All our stuff was still there. Maybe they got lost somewhere. Let's go see what's on TV.
Huh? What do you mean you don't know how to sing? Oh, it's not. I didn't mean that I don't know how to sing. I just was like, oh yeah, I just had never. I mean, like, yeah, sure. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. You want the truth? It makes me nervous. Singing to people online. Makes me nervous. Yeah, I think the exit interview is when I really realized how badly they had me. But how else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that you can't expect to pay back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something. Or, you know, some kind of administrative thing. I don't know. I haven't seen what arthritis did to my grandmother. My best friend in high school destroyed his wrist building synthesizers. I mean, he was like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs seem important to me. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship with the pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice, even if I have to follow the marketing trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert on medical uses in neuropenol, TM. That's not that bad. So about that leg, what happened exactly? Leg was crushed by falling rocks. Crushing injury. Yeah, those can be pretty bad. Everything gets all compressed and there's a lot of little pieces to... You know what, never mind. Let's just take a look. How bad could it be, right?
Oh, it was so bad they had to amputate his head. Oh, that's how bad his leg was. They had to chop off his head. Oh. What are they singing about? Hard times. Yeah, everybody has it pretty rough right now. Even if you just want to go home, you'll have problems. Like it'll be too dark and you'll get scared. Oh, it's hard sometimes, but things have a way of working out. Dr. Truman's gonna help your friend. He'll be okay. Oh, Homer, thanks for being here. You have, thank you.
But it's not nothing we can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future. Be a bit gentler with your leg or the way you walk, but you'll be okay. I've dealt with similar cases before. There's this one. Oh, hang on. That isn't it, but I do love that one. Oh man. Oh man. No. So the anesthetic we'll use is called Neuropinol TM. Pretty experimental, but it's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is count backward from 5 to start the process, and we'll just have a normal conversation as the Neuropin TM takes effect. Then I'll get started. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's talk about billing for a moment. The pharmaceutical company contributed universal free healthcare, human right. Huh. Okay. End of Act 2. Whale. Wow. Well, honestly, everybody, I think, as it is past 10, I can play more of this, but I don't know how much. I mean, I won't be able to finish tonight, for sure, even if I did play for another, like, hour or so. So I think I'm going to stop the game here. We will start Act 3 next Tuesday. Because I just need to take a break, I think, from RapQuest for a little bit. I would love to finish it, and I may not finish it. And that's sad. I may not finish it, and that's okay. That's sad. But okay, but sad. But that's okay. But also kind of sad. Anyway. Let me quit. Exit the game. And then we will do the ending soon. I will do this for ending soon. No, I need that. Internet audio. Yeah, media request placard. I need to copy this. Hang on. Put it here. Pathed. That's what I want. Weef. That's exactly what I want. Let me see if I can find that TikTok little video real quick. Hang on. Oh, I can't use TikTok on my phone because it'll be like, oh, you have to accept the terms and conditions if you want to. Fuck you, TikTok. Fuck you. I don't want to agree. You can't make me. Log in. Here we go. 6-digit code. In the code. Maximum number of attempts reached. Try again later. The fuck does that mean? A Baroa? Because I was gonna scroll through and see if I could try to find that. Ooh, dog. Old dog yell. Old dog yell. Excuse me. No, I don't want to have to sign. Fuck you, TikTok. Excuse me. Stop hiccuping. Stop. Oh, I did a hiccup and then I burped too. Yikes. Anyway, yeah, M said BRB. And so I would feel bad being like, hey, I ended stream like 5 seconds after you left. So instead, I can show you one little thing that I'm working on. Hang on. Copy. Paste. Ooh, a little pasty. No, not that. Oh, do I need to open it up? Ooh, how do I zoom that? Oh, how do I zoom that? No, not that. These extensions. Yeah, yes, yes. Hang on. Please. Oh. Yeah. Update. Oh, I have to update it. Add to faves. Why not? Launch. Smexy. Question. Yes. Is this it? It is not. That's good. That's a good one. But no, that is not it. It's like a oh! It's got to have those ululations. You know? It's got to have those good ululations. You know what I'm talking about. Overlay set up. I've already done this, so yeah, it should be her. Yeah, stop that. Work. How do I make this connect? So it's obviously gonna take some work, but oh, why is it a gator? I told you that you need to be a freaking little rat. How do I? And I don't really know how to do this. I kind of just started doing. This is one of the things that I worked on. Bling. Bam. Got a star. But yeah, I wanted the little stream avatar things like what Tomo has. Because that'd be fun, except I want it to be like... Not a sewer, I was thinking like the inside of a wall. I think that'd be pretty fun. Like the inside of a wall, so you got like... You know, not insulation, but like... Oh! Dang it. Oops. Accidentally disconnected it. My bad. But you know. Yeah, avatar. I say mousy. I say mousy literally right here. I say mousy literally right here. Fuck. Yeah, Yeah, so I just need to work with Tomo on how to get it all correct and all that jazz. But anyway, so that's one of the things I'm working on, which is fun. On background cooler. Yeah, that's fine. Close that. Dale. Whoa. Itty bitty. No, it's me. Yeah, it's a gator. It's supposed to be like a mouse, but I don't know how the hell to set it up or do any of that. Yeah, because I've never done it before. I just always go into Tomos and everyone's a grub. But I would like everyone to be a mouse, which they do have. But I don't know how to set that as like the auto make everyone to grub sort of a thing. Configure? Anyway, I'm just waiting for Tomo to get back because she said BRB. No, that's not what I want. Hi. No, not. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine too, that's fine. Yippee, little puppers. Yeah, I was just kind of fooling around, just kind of farting around with this the other day. Yeah, I don't know how to make everybody like the same thing. Would be cool, but we're all rats, all little bogglers. But yeah, anyway, let me also find someone to raid while we're at it. Raid browser. Bum 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 ba-dum. Following? You are? Well, look at you. You certainly are, ain't you? And the extensions, you can make it stay on one? Okay. We'll probably have to do it some. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, let's find someone to raid. And then we will raid. Oh, Kaiju! Kaiju's still... Oh, it says Kaiju's been up for 10 minutes. That is not true. Hang on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's see. Raid. Yes. I mean, not exactly like that, but yeah, all rants. All little rants. Mousy. Oh, but yes. Oh, that is hairless. Oh my god. Iron Lung. No! Add a game? Iron Lung? Sure thing. I've already played it. I played it a while ago. I would love to play it again on stream, though. That'd be fun. Wheel. Game Rex. Replay it? Sure. Iron Lung. Added. And we will save. As Game Rex. Yippee! It has been added. Thank you for the ad. So we have quite a bit of stuff. Quite a bit of stuff. On the wheel. What will we play next? Who knows? Anyway. Let me look and see if Kaiju is still playing. Kaiju is still playing. Late night, finish the game, partner push. Bug? Oh, playing Spyro. Cool. All right, everybody. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. Yeah, I'll see y'all again on Thursday. So an avatar? Huh? A Navi? Damn. Yes, so we will be streaming again Thursday for Wheels Day, playing more Nine Souls, which is pretty fun. And then one of the things I'm going to be doing is setting up a calendar, like a for realsies calendar. So I'll be sitting down like Sunday or Saturday or sometime and kind of planning the week or weeks out in advance, so that we can, so there's no confusion about things and people have stuff to look forward to and all that. So anyway, that's what we'll be doing. And we will be rating kaiju. So everybody, let's see, something great and wonderful. I want to do Slayin. I want to do the XD. I'll do Slay and then XD Slay. The XD Slay. Oh. We're the Bogglers, baby. All right, everybody. That is going to be it for tonight. Thanks for sticking around, sticking through it. I hope you all liked Kentucky Route Zero. We'll be playing it some more probably next Tuesday. I'll see y'all Thursday, and it'll be a super fun time. So, all right. We're going to raid Kaiju now. If you want to stick around, you can. But if you need to raid and run, or just not even want to raid, that's fine too. Yeah, it does remind me of Disco with it being like more point and click and all that, and less like actiony. Definitely very weird in like a good way. But all right, everybody. Raid. Everyone have a great time, and I'll see y'all later. Night.